Using meth instead of growing up is what I did. I should have been using that time going to proms, doing school events, learning about who I am, instead of spending my time looking for drugs, doing drugs.
I played baseball every day. I probably could have went on to be a professional if I didn't pick up drugs. It's my life regret.
Meth stimulates the brain in ways that people find pleasurable, energizing, and performance-enhancing. As people use over time, it changes their brains and addiction occurs. As they seek to obtain the drug at any cost, they neglect their families, damage their health, lose their jobs, and commit crimes. The cost to individuals and communities is staggering. Homelessness, bankruptcy, incarceration, disease, and sometimes death.
Julia.
What?
4 hours late?
You know what? Give me a break.
You can't keep
I'm
doing this to me.
never late.
And you're a mess when you show up to work.
Unfair.
You know what? Take your apron off and
quit.
go. You're fired.
You're gonna miss me.
I was calling in sick a lot. I got transferred from 2 different jobs for being argumentative with supervisors.
I was working as a lawyer at a big firm, and my work performance really started to suffer. People started to notice that I didn't look normal. I got fired.
When I felt like it was really out of control, I would be suicidal. I do remember that, being 15 years old and wishing, you know what, I just want to get this over with.
I would run every single light and stop sign, regardless of people that were in my vehicle, regardless of oncoming traffic. Looking back, it blows my mind that speed caused me to act that way. Just complete carelessness.
Eventually, it just spiraled out of control. Everyone has seen and heard homeless people walking down the street, flailing their arms and wah, screaming at the top of their lungs. And I was one of them. I knew that, wow, I'm a ranting, crazy homeless guy. Didn't matter at all. And that was scary.
Meth use has consequences on almost all aspects of society. It breaks up families, ruins communities, strains social services, fills jails, and bleeds taxpayers. The economic cost of meth use in the U.S. is over $20 billion a year. This enormous price includes loss of productivity, medical expenses, foster care, treatment, and incarceration.
You know, it starts out when you're just stealing here or there, and then you start getting into the robberies and the burglaries, and with that comes the people and the lifestyle.
Well, I've been in situations with dope deals, and people don't have the right amount of money, and people got shot, and I'm standing right next to them. Could have got killed. But at the time, I was high. I wasn't thinking about anything. I was just thinking about how much of the dope am I going to get for setting this up. Oh, he got shot. Oops. That's how I felt at the time. I just put it in the back of my mind. I ignored it.
Getting arrested once a month, and your girlfriend leaving you, and every cop in the city knowing your first name. It seems like it's pretty bad, but at the time, it was just life.
Police!
Since meth users act violently and commit crimes to sustain their addiction, they inevitably come into contact with the criminal justice system. In many parts of the U.S., 20 to 50% of the jail population is incarcerated because of meth-related crimes, including burglary, fraud, identity theft, and domestic violence.
Petty theft, burglary, robbery, assault with a deadly weapon. I did everything I said I wasn't going to do. Everything.
Effective treatment saves money and lives. An untreated addict can cost taxpayers more than 4 times as much as putting a user in residential treatment. Unfortunately, many meth users don't have access to treatment. Program capacity is limited in most communities, especially for the residential treatment needed by severely addicted users. And often the treatment that is available does not meet all the client's needs, such as medical and psychiatric care, employment and family counseling. Programs are underfunded, and many counselors don't receive training in the most valuable, evidence-based therapies.